was crazy. Yo, it was crazy, dude. Crazy, mad people. It's mad early and I'm wild drunk. It's like 1:15. It's NYPD. Look at NYPD. We did the fuck the police shit. We don't give a fuck. I thought I was gonna get locked up on stage. No, shit was great, man. They were feeling it. You gotta, when motherfuckers listen to what you say, like put your hands up, say this, say that, and they really do. That's some, you know, b-boy shit. So it was real good, man. I'm really happy. I'm proud, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to share the stage with a lot of these people is an honor for me, man. So, but we killed it. There's not a lot of motherfuckers that go on early to murk it.
Yo, it's your boy Super Nat here on GUTV, Gorilla Union Television. I'm here with Vinny Paz and Jedi Mind Tricks. It's me and Crip.
What up?
Just wanted to ask you a couple questions, Big V, you know, about how you feel about this whole thing as far as Rock the Bells, you know, being a part of this movement that's going on.
I'm happy to be out here with you, man.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? My man Nat. It's beautiful, man, you know? It's what the game needs right now, of course, you know, that goes without saying, you know what I mean? It's really like, from what I understand, the only, you know, real rap music tour like this summer, you know what I'm saying? So like, the first show went great, the second one's gonna be incredible. The whole tour, from, you know, what I heard, is just gonna be mad people, so it's an honor and blessing, kind of bringing back the idea like Fresh Fest from back in the 80s.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? The Def Jam tours with like P and BCs and LL and stuff, so it's an honor, man, just to be in the presence of all these people. You know?
Between Soulcraft demos and all the demos we had done and our EP, we probably had massed, you know, 3 records of material before Violent by Design. There's something that resonated with fans about that record that maybe I don't even understand. There were a lot of factors that contributed to why that record was made the way it was, why it sounded the way it sounded, and why we were as hungry as we were.
It was grimy, it was 99, everything was still grimy, you know, I mean, listen to the album. That basically reflects off its surroundings.
You know, we were still recording in the bedroom, you know, we had done tons of demos, the Soulcraft tape, Amber Probe, and Psychosocial, you know, straight out the crib. So we didn't really see any reason in changing that.
It would be just like a weekend, you know, the heads would hit me up, me and Vinny would link up on the train. He's come scoop me up at like 69th Street, then we go to the Stoops and like just chill out, like have a drink, smoke.
We would get in there and like, you know, before we really started recording the actual songs, we would like iron shit out, you know what I mean? And be like, all right, this is what we talked about. Let's try it out, you know, and Stu would just run the beat over and over again.
I just remember recording it like, yo, we just gotta do the best we can and say like the hottest shit we could think of and rap over the hottest beats. That's all we just put everything into every song.
You know, I just think it's one of those few albums where it was just recorded like in a certain period of time where it really like encapsulated that, like what was going on, like, you know, just around everybody, just, you know, you can just hear it, man. Like it was recorded like in a bedroom. And I'm not saying it sounds like that in a negative way. I think in a dope way.
I'm thankful that a lot of people think of it as a classic record, but we weren't really thinking about it that way as much as we were just 3 kids wanting to make music, you know?
We just always like knew like this is like what we wanted to do, and we were willing to sacrifice more for it, more than anyone.
That represents not just a period of time in our lives, it represents a period of time in the fans' lives. You know what I mean? I know why I think Illmatic is Nas's best record, because that was one of the greatest years of my life on other shit. The shit I was doing with my homeboys. The world was ours back then. We didn't have responsibilities. You know what I'm saying? We were all at our parents' crib. We were going to high school, going out drinking 40s, smoking blunts, records that are important in your life for your whole life. A lot of them come out during that period of your life when you're in between like 14 and 21 years old, you know? Then by the time you become my age, you just become jaded. So everyone sort of makes their own version of their golden era. And I think that's like what these kids did with that record. You can't replicate shit because you can't ever be who you were. I can't be 21 years old again. Beer in this county on Sundays. There's a fucking fridge packed full of beer with big fucking handwritten retard writing that says fucking sorry, no beer. So we gotta get over to the next fucking county. 3 rooms there. Numbers. 1233. The name Vinny Paz, like, essentially when it came, I was using like, you know, various different names or whatever, from Icon, you know, the Hologram, things like this. Yeah, I always thought it was dope the way like Eric Sermon and Paris Smith and Keith Murray had that shit. I always thought it was just mad cool. You know what I'm saying? If they used their shit, so I wanted to use my real name like in, you know, in some form or another, you know what I'm saying? Like Vinny Paz, Vinny Pazienza, you know what I'm saying? It was 5-time champ out of Cranston, Rhode Island, pro boxer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to watch his fights with my father from when he turned pro in the early 80s all the way up to, you know, when he broke his neck and came back from that shit. That shit had like tremendous influence on me in terms of who I wanted to be as a person, and who I thought I could be as a person, his tenacity and shit.
Dr. Carter had a tear in his eye. I could tell he felt for me. And he said, son, I'm sorry to say you're not gonna box again. And I looked at him, I said, no, Dr. Carter, you're wrong. I am gonna box again. I said, you don't understand what kind of man I am.
So it's really like an homage to him, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we've been friends like for years now, me and Paz, you know what I'm saying? Like, someone I can always call when I'm in New England, and when he's in Philly, vice versa, you know, we get up and chill and whatnot.
He's gonna beat the old man, and he talked mad shit.
Right, yeah. Mad shit.
He said, you know, Vinny Paz is like school on Sunday, no class.
No class, right.
And then they cut the Paz. Paz, you hit him with that right.
This kid's a punk.
And he did the Harlem Shake. Paz,
Tommy Lee, the kid went to sleep.
Paz, you fucked that bull up. He ended careers.
Hey,
He ended Dana Rosenblatt's career. He ended Greg Haugen's career. He ended careers, bro.
Come on, let me put, now you look like a motherfucking Paz man.
That's the greatest.
Right, how cool is that? See,
The double left to the body.
look at you. Look at you. Motherfucker's me, Vinny Paz, so to me.
The legend.
I did it for him.
5-time world champ.
So cool.
From Cranston, Rhode Island, 5-time champion, Vinny Pazienza.
He had heard about us, you know, and was just excited and, you know, kind of honored that someone was paying homage to him that way, you know what I'm saying? So it's really surreal to kind of have a hero of yours from your childhood to become one of your friends, you know what I'm saying?
Okay? Yeah, listen. I'm savage. I white rounds and pitch blackness. Any motherfucker in front is flat backless. Y'all motherfuckers just burn into ashes. Trying to step into the zone with any bluesy. Black side bitch with a slug in your grill. It's when I'm on 2-5 looking for real. You ever think it might be trouble to pill? A motherfucker like me coming to kill. And y'all better pass the mic to Sid Hill. And y'all learn the facts of life from Kim Field. I don't know how many kids my flow hard. My gun control. These y'all with no arms. Y'all ever smell the state
Yo, big.
That guy on camera. Hot out there.
Yo, I almost took an L once with a heat stroke in the Czech Republic a couple years ago, man. That was second. I was trying to tell these cats I can't do it no more, but they were having fun.
You got through it, man. It's cool.
I was trying to tell Quest or tell Crit, man. There was a couple times where I almost like just took an L, like the heat was just so vicious.
Occasionally I was going to the shady part of the stage.
That's what I was trying to do too, you know, but it was dope, man. They were receptive, especially for down in this area, you know, down south, you know.
The Latinos, man.
It
They show love.
They always show love, man, wherever we at. Yo, it's the first time I ever bailed on alcohol on stage and moved the water. I was like, yo, after the second song or something, man, I put that shit down. It's crazy fucking hot, man.
Oh, that was in Munich, man. We did a show in nonfiction.
Yeah, it was us in nonfiction. And they had paid us and we went on.
Yeah.
And then
they didn't pay that.
Right, they hadn't paid nonfiction. Yeah, so Bill and them were just like, they weren't being assholes, they were just like, we want to get paid before we go on. And the promoter kid disappeared. So they're like, we're not going on until we get paid. So 20 minutes, half hour, 40 minutes. Now the natives are getting restless. Now it's an hour. Now it's like that feeling you get when something might be a riot, but it's not a riot yet. And fucking genius Des. What does he do, Fripp?
Is out in the middle of a riot giving angry German kids beer.
Beers, but they're not fucking cups of beer. They're like 32s of German beer of glass. He's giving them out cases. So we come backstage and we hear shit that sounds like gunshots. It's the fucking bottles exploding. They're throwing shit at the cops. At the fucking...
They beat down a cop dog.
They beat down...
Like, oh, hold up.
They
all different on
they did the fucking Lure to the Dance on that fucking girl. Yeah, man, and the whole, like, all of Munich police force, like, descended on this club and surrounded it. We all had to, like, sneak out. It was real shit.